Video yesterday, which is cool. It's not going to happen every day, but this morning I wanted to do something a little different. I'm going to show you everything that I've got so far, and then I'm going to give you kind of my thoughts on how to make it better and maybe moving forward. Just a little update on what I'm doing. Besides making these videos, I'm scripting. I'm taking the hand-drawn scripts and I'm putting that into format, and then I have somebody who volunteered to edit. Thank you so much, Aunt Jan. I guess found out that I picked you, haha. But so this is my first time doing cut, paste, audio, photo, video, mush. This is rough on editing. I've watched it already, but bear with me. Know that I love you. Thank you for the support. So here on page 1, panel 1, you've got Nephi writing the plates, right? So this is about 30 years. I'm just looking at the dates in the Book of Mormon from the time that these events actually happened. So Nephi is somewhere between 45 and 50-ish, probably. I think you would have facial hair. One thing that you can see, everybody here is like super Caucasian, which is fine for a first draft, but it's probably not the way it really was. I mean, Jerusalem was fairly diverse. There was a lot of Babylonians, a lot of Egyptians. Okay, fantastic. And page 2, there's Lehi seeing the pillar of fire. He goes in. His house doesn't look very rich, right? Like this, he needs to like show how much wealth he has. So I think Lehi is going to be dressed richer. I think that his house is going to be richer. And I think his beard is going to be less gray. Also less Caucasian in general. He's going to be Mediterranean, obviously. All right, page 3. I don't know how to make it better. It's fantastic. The book that he's being given is a book of plates, which is okay. Could be a scroll, could be plates. It doesn't say, that's fine. Page 4. One of the big beefs I have is like the only difference between this panel and the panel on page 1 is that that candle is like 2 inches shorter. So I think I would have some other thing, just so it's not just a copy paste with a shorter candle, you know, maybe Nephi in a different position. Again, I don't know if you can tell. I think Lehi's dress just needs to be a little bit richer. And page 5, panels here, again, just more diversity among the crowd. Like there's going to be Egyptians and all sorts of different people, Babylonians. Reading the last panel here, down in the corner where Nephi is writing, which I like the different angle, okay? But I think I'm going to put in like the first line of chapter 2, which, you know, here he ends with, I'll show you that God is good to the power of deliverance, and I'm not reading it exactly. And then in chapter 2, he's like, for behold, the Lord spoken to my father even in a dream. And then you turn the page, and voila, it's a dream scene where Lehi is being spoken to by the Lord. Them's my thoughts. Let me know what yours are. So those are the first 5 pages as they sit right now. Seriously leaning into getting them redone with all those edits. Also, I'm looking for any feedback on like Laman and Lemuel and Sam and Sariah and Laban and Zoram. They're going to be the major players in the first chapter, which is going to be the first 32 pages. Trying to stick with some graphic novel conventions where they're broken up into comic book sized chapters. The chapter may or may not be released on its own. Give me your thoughts on that. I want a lot of thoughts on this one. Sorry, it's a pretty long one with just like, hey, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? But if you watched this far, just give me some thoughts. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. Like, share, repost, comment. Please. Thank you.